Alright, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be hopefully not drag on too long, but this is something you can talk about for a long time. Um, in an ongoing sort of evolution of how I play the Arms Warrior, I thought I'd show everybody specifically how I keybind and in conjunction with the macros. So I'll try to keep this as quick as possible, but this sort of stuff can drag on, so bear with me. Now I use a gaming mouse, Logitech gaming mouse. So all of these abilities, the bottom abilities, are keybound. So with LVUI you can /KB, and then you can go across all these and hit the keys that you want, plus your mouse keys, and it'll macro them, keybind them to certain abilities on your mouse and stuff, and your keyboard. So for me, as you can see, my gaming mouse buttons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then QE, Shift QE, X, F, 1, 2, 3, 4 on my keyboard. Mouse wheel up, mouse wheel down, mouse middle button, shift mouse middle button. This is shift mouse wheel up, shift mouse wheel down, the little ampersand little fucking thing, and intimidating shout, which apparently isn't keybound, which is bad. I think it used to be bound to shift X, but I moved it to here a while ago. Yeah, anyway, is what it is. The other ones here, this bar is normally hidden, and these are shift modifiers for the mouse buttons. So I think you'll find that's shift 3, that's shift 2, that's shift 4, and that's shift 1. Why is it not in order? Don't ask me why, but you get these, you get page down, down, left, and because of the corresponding things on your keypad on your keyboard. When you hold down shift and hit 3, it's actually page down and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, that's how they're all keybound. Now, some of these are macros, these are all macros, and some of these, should I say, are macros, and these are definitely macros. The first one I'll probably mention is this battle cry. Now, it's this, all of this, which is all my cooldowns that you can spec for from all the specs, Prot, Fury, Arms, plus Mortal Strike at the end of it. This was a no-brainer when Focus Rage wasn't 30% increased damage. When it was 50% and 40%, it was a no-brainer because you always wanted to hit your cooldowns and use that first GCD with Mortal Strike. Now you might be using it with Execute, so I'm not sold on this now. So I may need to change this, but at the moment it's like that. We might get to a place where I'll just get the attack off there, and I'll be popping wreck and making the decision to either Mortal Strike or Execute. But that's what it is right now. The first button here, Mortal Strike, I thought I'd just mention that I've got a cancel or a macro for Bladestorm. So if I'm Bladestorming and I thought shit, shouldn't be Bladestorming, I can just cancel it by hitting my first keybind. It's also got a start attack there, so that if I'm not attacking a target, if I hit it, it starts attacking it. So it's, and if I was on no rage and couldn't Mortal Strike, the start attack would make me just to start auto attacking. I also run a similar thing with the second button, which is Focus Rage. I use this also for target switching. So if I'm hitting this target and it dies and my auto attack's turned off, I can target this one. Now I'm too far away from it, but if I hit my Focus Rage, it puts me into auto attack, and obviously it stacks Focus Rage. But if I had no rage, so I can't Focus Rage, it'll still put me in start attack. So you got it. Little things like that. And also when you're tab targeting and you're not attacking, sometimes you'll have a delay, and you always want to start your auto attack up again, because it's the only way you're going to get rage outside of charge. Now we move on to the more important things. These macros here. So with every ability, with the main abilities like Slam, Colossus Smash, and Execute, I have shift modifiers for button 3, button 4, and button 2, just because shift Q's a bit... Oh, shift Q's already taken. So I do button 2, 3, and 4. Now here you got button 2, 3, and 4. What they do is they stack Focus Rage Well, they still stack Hamstring as well, even though Hamstring's been taken off the Tactician. But that'll all be mentioned in the new guide I make when I get around to making it. So I'll do the first one here, which is Slam. So this one here, when I use this, which is Shift, my third mouse button, that's where I've put it, which is this here. It will cast in the 1 GCD. Focus, Rage, Slam, and Hamstring. Focus, Rage, and Hamstring are on their own GCDs, and Slam is on the main GCD. So if I'm attacking it, as we do, normally if I hit Slam, it just slams. But if I Shift Slam, you get a Focus, Rage stack and Slam, and it casts Hamstring as well. Yeah, so it's easier than me trying to hit Slam plus button 2 plus mouse wheel down all the same time. It's just one key press. The same thing applies for Colossus Smash, so I just want to get rid of my Focus Rage stacks. So if I Colossus Smash by itself, all I'll get is Colossus Smash, but if I shift and Colossus Smash, I get Colossus Smash and a Focus Rage stack. Yeah? You see a pattern, it's fairly easy to understand. The last one, which I can't show you here, is Execute. So Execute by itself obviously just executes, but you can't see it here. But there you go, I'll click on it, it's not doing anything. However, if I shift, and now I've bound this to this button here, which is button 2. So if I hold down Shift and try and cast Execute, it gives me a Focus Rage stack. And again, this used to be awesome when it was worth still stacking Focus Rage during the Execute phase. My testing last night shows that it's just not. Again, that'll be in the guide at some stage. So that's how I keybind. How these work in conjunction with the rotation, I'll probably mention it real quick here, but that's more of a guide type thing. But in sort of the basics. So here, now because I'm not during Battle Cry, and Battle Cry makes everything free because that's the way I'm spec'd. Again, it's more for a guide. If I hit Colossus Smash and then all my cooldowns, I can... Oh, wow. I get a reset straight away. But when I hit Battle Cry and all my cooldowns, I can Slam and Focus Rage. I can Mortal Strike, sorry, Colossus Smash and Focus Rage at the same time. You know, I can Slam, Focus Rage to get the stacks back up. It just means instead of having to hit, what, like 6 different buttons, I can really just hit 2. And then once Mortal Strike resets, I can hit Mortal Strike. So it just makes it so much easier. So, you know, anytime where you need to stack Focus Rage, you can hold down Shift and hit the button you would normally already hit, and you'll get a Focus Rage stack with it. And it's like, oh, I got a Colossus Smash, but I'm not at 3 stacks of Focus Rage. I'll just hit Shift and hit Colossus Smash, and it'll give me a stack. You know what I mean? And during Battle Cry, you're just holding down Shift the whole Battle Cry, because whatever you're casting, you want to keep stacking up Focus Rage. You gotta be quick to get off it though, because you don't want to waste a GCD if Mortal Strike comes off. I'm slipping into a guide again, which I don't want to do for this video. But that's how it all works. So I'll show my keybinds here, so you can pause them. Now you can take out Hamstring, I think, as well, for the most part. That's just my start attack one for button 2. Again, there it is. There's my Execute Focus Rage one. Easy. Slam Focus Rage one. The cooldowns one with Mortal Strike, so that when I hit my cooldowns, it auto cast Mortal Strike on the same GCD. And then my Mortal Strike, cancel Aura, Blade Storm, and start attack. They're the main ones. I've got other stuff in here that you don't really need. What else have I got? Yeah, some of these are really old that I haven't sort of revisited for ages, but that's it. Any questions, fire away. I have changed my weak cores again slightly, and I'm still looking for a better GCD monitor because where is it? This thing ain't cutting it. You know what I mean? I need to change the textures and stuff. But anyway, we'll work it out. So cheers guys, and I'll leave it at that.